Hey, you're watching TechCrunch TV. I'm Colleen Taylor. We came on the road to Los Angeles and we're in Santa Monica, California. And while we're here, I wanted to check out the headquarters of DogVacay, which is a company that we've written about a few times before. They're one of the hotter startups here in Los Angeles. So we're gonna take a look inside and talk to the CEO, Aaron Hirschhorn. So give me the pitch. Explain to me what DogVacay is.
Absolutely. So DogVacay is an alternative to the kennel. Instead of leaving your dog in a cage for 23 hours a day when you travel, we have thousands of pet sitters across the country that watch your dog in their own home like a member of the family.
So what people kind of say often is that it's the Airbnb for pets. Is that an accurate sort of analogy there?
I think it's fair in that we're part of the collaborative consumption movement, but it's a really different model in that we're creating a service with a lasting relationship, and we really own the experience. So we are the service provider and we stand behind it. I view ourselves really in the customer service business as opposed to a marketplace.
And take me back to the early days here.
Yeah.
Where did this idea come from?
Yeah, so this is something that my wife and I struggled with. We have two dogs, Rocky and Rambo. You've met Rocky.
Rocky's over here.
We travel to the East Coast, put them both in a kennel. Once you pay for extra walk, extra like doggy social hour, altogether we spent $1,400 on a kennel bill, and Rocky was hiding under the desk for 2 days afterwards. Clearly did not have a good experience, and we knew there had to be a better option. So we started and we said, let's watch dogs in their home. That's better for dogs. It's small environment, a lot of individual attention. We put up a listing on Yelp and it was called Aaron's Home Dog Boarding. And after a couple months, business on Yelp literally exploded. So my wife and I watched over 100 dogs. We made 35 grand in cash. She was my fiance at the time. We paid for our wedding with that money, and during that time, I started to put together the basic concept and the website for DogVacay.
And what is the technology here that makes this possible? I mean, it sounds like such a great idea. The kennel model is so broken, but what has happened? What is it that you have figured out to make this work where others haven't quite figured it out?
To be perfectly honest, the technology itself is not rocket science. We're not solving this like crazy engineering problem. It's a matchmaking service in a way. We're finding you as a pet parent the best host for your dog. And a lot of it is some of the high-touch personal things we do. So if you want to become a host, you don't just fill out a profile and appear on our site. You go through our 5-step vetting process with the application, phone interviews, reference checks, online training, and we're building that community. And it's the community that has really grown the business and made it work really well.
Can you give me some numbers? How many people are using this?
Yeah, absolutely. So we recently crossed 10,000 hosts on our site, which is a really cool milestone. Although we don't focus on the number as much as we do on the quality. But it's a lot of hosts, and now if you're in any city across the US and Canada, we've got some good people for you. We've sent close to 500,000 photo pup dates, as we call them, which is when your host is watching your dog, they're sending you photos and videos.
And then money comes through your site as well. How much money have you paid out to people?
In the millions of dollars
Wow.
we've paid out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the company here itself, because we're
Sure.
here at your headquarters. How many staff do you have? What's the vibe? We're here just in downtown Santa Monica in the middle of everything. What kind of environment are you creating?
First of all, we call it Silicon Beach here. You know, I love the environment here. It's such an incredible place. We're 2 blocks from the beach, which is obviously very special. And just walking around, all the VCs are here, all the startups are here, and just casually you see a lot of great people, and that community here is really strong. We have here at HQ, or at the Dog Pound, we have 36 employees spread across customer service, marketing, and product and engineering. And then a lot of other fun things. You can bring your dog to work, obviously. And so on any given day, we have between, I'd say, 6 and 18 dogs.
Wow.
We have a dog walker who comes every day and takes all the dogs out in multiple trips, and we just try to make it a really fun environment.
What's it been like building a company here in Los Angeles, and being a company you've raised, some $6-7 million here from some Silicon Valley VCs, as well as Los Angeles VCs? Why base it here? What's the quality of life like here?
Yeah, well, I mean, I love it here. I've been in LA for 15 years.
Yeah.
As you said, we've raised money both from some investors here, and our biggest investor is Benchmark Capital, which is in the Valley, obviously. I think one thing that's really special is that it's less difficult to get really great engineering talent here, and some of the passionate people that are, just about a great lifestyle, about loving dogs, about providing a great customer experience. It's more focused on the quality And there's absolutely no knock to San Francisco or the Bay Area. There's amazing, amazing companies here. But we have a different mindset here, just about creating a great experience for real people and real dogs throughout the nation.
And last question here, what can we look forward to? We're about halfway through 2013. What does the rest of the year here hold from DogVacay?
We're growing really fast, and we're watching lots and lots of dogs, and we're just continually matching our brand promise of 24/7 customer support, the best insurance in the industry, complete peace of mind, and we're going to continue to do that. Look for some cool things on mobile for us. Some really great ways both to find and make reservations, but also really enhance the experience of using DogVacay while you travel. And we're also moving into some other pet services like dog walking and daycare and even training. So we're going to offer more services to the 78 million dogs in the U.S.
It's a lot of dogs.
More than there are kids in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Big opportunity. Well,
Big
Aaron,
opportunity.
thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much.